have the Peace Ethiopia Awakening in 1914. This was the pride and racial identity that references ancient African history, civilization. The figure is partially enclosed in mummy wrappings from which she emerges, symbolic of Black Americans' rebirth as new modern people of the 20th century. The work blends the ancestral African past with the contemporary African diaspora experience. Fuller's representative Black woman is depicted in a state of pregnancy. She embodies the importance of Black women in the rebirth of the new Negro, portraying them as mothers of a new generation. It communicates a message of hope, freedom for the African continent as well then shackled by colonialism. We also had the protests for Mary Turner. Warrick was inspired by the silent march down Fifth Avenue in New York City in 1917 to protest lynching. Mary Turner was lynched in 1918 along with her husband and other men suspected of killing an abusive farm owner named Hampton Smith. The Negro Silent Protest Parade, commonly known as the Silent Parade, was a silent march of about 10,000 African Americans along Fifth Avenue starting at 57th Street in New York City in 1917. The event was organized by the NAACP, church and community leaders to protest violence directed towards African Americans. The parade was precipitated by the East St. Louis in May and July 1917, where at least 40 Black people were killed by white mobs. The parade was the very first protest of its kind in New York, and second instance of African Americans publicly demonstrating for civil rights. The silent parade evoked empathy by Jewish people who remembered pogroms against them, and also inspired the media to express support of African Americans in their struggle against lynching and oppression. Yes, so, and we have the dire anti-lynching bill. Women from New Jersey Federation of Colored Women's clubs marched along with men and other women carrying signs. After Hayes Turner was murdered, his distraught wife, Mary, publicly denounced her husband's lynching. She denied his involvement in Smith's killing and threatened to have members of the mob arrested. Mary Turner was captured at noon, May 19, 1918. The mob of several hundred took her to the riverbank near Folsom Bridge. According to NAACP investigator Walter White, Mary Turner was tied and hung upside down by the ankles. And I'm not reading the gruesome details, but yes, she was lynched and it was disgusting. So, Warrick created a piece, that captured this event almost perfectly, which, she used a dynamic composition with strong emotional content. Mary tries to protect her child, twisting and turning to escape the violence of the flames of fire. Influence of Auguste Rodin seen in the tactile physical process. Fuller's fingerprints are evident in rubbing, kneading the clay to catch and reflect light. But you can see all the hands grasping at the feet of this figure who is supposed to represent Mary. And we have another work, The Talking Skull, created in 1937. All right, and then we have the Water Boy, the second, 1930. Then we have Danse Macabre. All right, and then we have Bust of a Young Boy, Solomon Fuller Jr., 1914, right? Then we have the Danforth Art Museum in Framingham, Massachusetts, is caretaker of the largest collection of Fuller's work. 2015, the Danforth Art Museum School received a $40,000 grant from the Henry Luce Foundation's American Art Program to support the museum's efforts to safeguard and document its Meta Vaux Warrick Fuller Special Collection, as they should.